Okay, so this one is gonna be a little different. No fancy edits, no drone shots, no cinematic music. It's just gonna be me, my phone, and that weird ass truck that I just bought directly from Japan. Don't get me wrong, I like making those videos, the big cinematic ones, but I just wanted to grab the opportunity to make something a bit quicker than usual. I'm gonna call those mission logs, where I just want to share, you know, basic and fun stuff. Today, it's the test drive of this Japanese truck that I just bought. Let's go. Max speed, 60 kilometers per hour. All right, now let's have a look at this legend together, because it sure looks like nothing, but this truck is made for war. Let me show you why. So the first thing you will notice is the size. This truck is just under 11 feet long. It's around 4.9 feet wide and 5 feet 10 tall. So I'm 6'1.5". You can already tell it's a small truck. It comes with a driver's side door on the other side for North Americans. It comes with a passenger side door, and it has a dual sliding door. 1, 2. This one is locked. It's all manual locks, so you have to manually unlock your car. There you go. It also has a huge hatchback door, which is going to be very helpful for what I'm trying to build here. So in the back here, you have a 4 feet wide by 6 feet long cargo area, but you also have this here that I'm going to show you, a secondary seating unit. Like this. You can literally, right now, you could sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So I'm gonna show you how it works, because it's still very interesting to have this kind of seat. Pretty sure it's the basic stuff we had in the 80s. There you go. So you have the back seat when you have friends over that are literally hiding in the ground right there. I'm talking about the seat, not the friends. What I like a lot about this very simple setup is first the size, but second, you have double sliding doors system here. Behind the camera, there's another one. You have huge windows in the back, and you have this little cutesy dome-like ceiling that we're gonna have to rebuild or remake. So in the back, you have this huge hatchback door with a huge window. As you can see here, it's still very healthy. The pistons are going well. And this whole cargo area feels big, you know? And when I do that, I can literally push the car since it's only 1,500 pounds. The engine is somewhere here, which makes the driving much more comfortable because it's not too loud. And you can take off the mats, because I guess it was there just for insulating from the sound. I would say the front here is probably what brings the most nostalgia to me and to other people my age, because you can recognize all the dashes that we had in the 80s and 90s when we were driving around with our parents. But for those of you who are 30 years old and above, you have all those manual ways of managing the airflow in your van. You have this old, well, this is a new radio, but still. You have this stick shift that looks straight from 1991, and you have those old speedometers and indicators that you use to drive. As you noticed, there is no RPM indicator, so I have to go by ear when I drive. And this very cutesy little glove box in which I could put half a MacBook. Apart from that, there's nothing else. This is what you get when you buy a Honda Acty 1991 van. It's literally a dash from the 80s, and that's pretty much it. Oh, I have to roll the windows up and down, like I did when I was a kid. Now, what exactly is the plan with this thing? I do not know. I just felt a couple of months ago that the van life industry, the van life crowd is getting so organized. You know, you have the best lithium batteries out there, the best solar panels, you have the best builders. You can see crazy builds in 2025 that are just out of this world. And I was like, that's insane. And when I talk to my father, I'm always like, well, is the next step to build something bigger, wider, more luxurious, richer, more expensive? Or is the next step to challenge ourselves to build something effective, small, and nice? And I think we agree on this, on the second idea, meaning maybe it's as big of a challenge to build a 1991 Acty that is only 10 feet long than it is to build a 2025 Sprinter van that is worth $400,000. So this summer we're gonna start working on this, among other projects, but we're gonna start working on this, and we hope that it will inspire some of you to maybe start your own build yourself, or to hire someone that could make it for less money. So there you go. I think it's a way for my father and I to be like, let's try something simple. Let's try to make the most out of $10,000 instead of $100,000. So there you go. And on top of this, it brings a lot of nostalgia and smiles and fun. And I think it's a great project. So Micro Camper 2025, end of mission log.